Hey Bravehearts, this is long overdue. I have 16 hours before I can do a live on Facebook, so I'm holding out, but I have been wanting to do a live or a presentation on frequency, energy, and vibration, which in this live, they're all equal. Energy, frequency, vibration. So when I say any of those, we're going to use those interchangeably in this live. But before I get started, I want to tell you Dr. Wolf is coming to Bonita Springs, Florida in October to do training. And you can go to BHN BraveheartNationUniversity.com and you can get more information. You can also email me or text me 248-931-3077 and get more information that way. Also, he's going to do a free lecture on Wednesday, September 27th. And he's going to do a day with a doc, which is also going to be free on October the 1st. It's going to be 5 hours. And you're going to get to go and you're going to ask questions and get him to work on you. And it's going to be a wonderful time. Those two, September 27th and October 1st, I need to reserve a spot for you. So you will need to get in touch with me so I can put your name on the list. But I just wanted to let you know about those things before I get started. And so today, let's talk about energy, frequency, vibration. That's the key to life. Once you learn about these things, your whole world changes, your paradigm shifts. So I just want to ask you, how much energy does a dead body have? No energy. How about a sick person? They don't have very much energy either, do they? How about a 7-year-old? They have an abundance of energy. So what happens between 7 years old and 60 years old, right? It's life. It's called life. It's called belief systems that we have going here. And it's the choices that we make. It's our responsibility to increase our frequency and to maintain that. So today I want to go over ways to increase the frequency. The first thing, let's talk about food. Food. Any food you eat, anything you drink, none of that stays in your body. Only the frequency. So if you eat a donut versus an apple, which has more frequency? Obviously the apple has more light. It has energy in it. The donut has a hole in it, which should be the first clue. How about meat? If you're going to eat organic grass-fed on a limited basis, okay. But better than that would be lentils or beans. Those are very high. They're plant-based proteins. What about what we drink? Coke, Gatorade. They're like negative vibration. So you want structured water. I encourage people, structured water is the best. I don't care what kind of water you drink. You can have a Kangen unit, which is a very expensive unit, but you still need to structure the water because it changes the frequency in the vibration of the water. So I'll put links below with all the stuff that I recommend here. So food, just that choice alone, you're either going to increase your energy or decrease your energy. Here's the apple. Here's the donut. Okay? Here's the black beans or lentils. And here's the Cheetos. Right? I mean, so you have the choice all day long. What side of the vibration scale do you want to be on? What, you want more energy or less energy? And it's all about the choices that we make. So let's talk about supplements. A lot of people do supplements, right? I've done vitamins my whole entire life, but we can bring it a notch above vitamins and we could do high vibration nutraceuticals, which is a whole different ball game. And that's what I use now. So, but then think about drugs and antibiotics. They are negative. So if you're at a 5 and you take an antibiotic, you're going to be below 0 as far as frequency and vibration. So any of the drugs, even street drugs, even an aspirin, right, changes the vibration in your body. So nutraceuticals, high vibration nutraceuticals, again, a way to increase your energy. Let's see here. The next thing I have listed here is your thoughts right here. Oh, this is the most important area. Are you having thoughts of resentment, bitterness, fear? Fear is probably number one. Shame is the lowest on the frequency scale. The lowest vibration emotion is shame and guilt. But if we flip it and we choose love, we choose joy, we choose peace, we choose forgiveness, unconditional love is the highest, and gratitude. That's the highest of the scale. So you choose. So you want to stay in guilt down here, or do you want to have high vibration, unconditional love for yourself first and then everybody else? Okay, the next thing I have on my list here is the company we keep, right? The people you hang out with. Are they happy? Are they outgoing? Are they forward-thinking people? Are they like-minded? Or are they negative and they always have an issue and they just bring you down? You can be in the room with people and you can feel the vibration in the room just by the people that are in it. So be careful. If it's your friends, your family, you have to protect your energy at all costs. And sometimes that means you don't associate with those people. You find different people to associate with. Music. I was going to turn my music on. Normally, in the background, I always have my music going. But there's high frequency music, and it's called solfeggio. And you can just Google it. Go to YouTube, Google it. And very relaxing. 432 hertz is a really good range to listen to. But there's different levels for different results. And when you look that up, you'll be able to see. But music's very important. There's very low vibrational music as well. So you need to listen to the lyrics. You need to listen to the frequency. And you'll know if you're raising your energy or lowering your energy. The next thing is the things that you watch. So movies, TV, podcast, in particular mainstream media. All these things decrease your frequency. You have to think about what you're thinking about. You have to think about what you're watching and what you're putting in your mind and your ears and your eyes. So feel your vibration around anything that you're watching. You'll be able to tell. As you practice this, you'll be able to feel and tell. Does this make me feel more energetic or less energetic? Does this bring me up or does this bring me down? The whole goal is to stay high, to become high and stay high by the choices that we make. And as you see, it's everything that you do. Everything. Your mood. How about your mood? We can be moody, right? So if you put the slight smile on your face, you will change the pH in your body and you will increase your vibration. You will then drop dopamine, oxytocin, serotonin, endorphins, the happy hormones in your body. Keep a smile on your face. Change it. I mean, you have to snap. I wear this little love band, life band. 3, 2, 1, I got this, because I want to switch out of that program that's going on back here into the present moment, into my conscious mind, so that I can choose high vibration thoughts and moods. If you live in a disorganized, unorganized place, then that's how you're going to feel on the inside. So we need to take responsibility for the environments that we're in as well. The words are very powerful. Life and death are in our tongue. So we need to watch what we're speaking. We need to watch what we're saying. And I've always heard that you can complain and remain, or you can praise and be raised. Again, it's a choice. If you find yourself complaining, snap yourself back to reality, slight smile on your face, hand over your heart. 3, 2, 1, we got this. We can change this. We want to change that vibration. We don't want to live in that low frequency. And then the last thing I have on my list is gratitude. Gratitude. Start giving thanks for everything. In fact, every night before I go to bed, I do my belly button. I do my little routine, but then I lay down before my prayers. I always am grateful for at least 3 things. And then same thing when I wake up in the morning. There's 3 things that you can find that you're grateful for. I don't care, even if it's the electricity in your house, the soft bed that you're sleeping in. There's a plethora of things. We are so many things to be grateful for. So gratitude is very important. We need to protect our energy at all costs. If you feel off, start paying attention to how you feel. Is it draining you? Is it pulling you down? Or is it lifting you up and making you feel lighter and happier? Okay, so I just did a quick list. I've been writing this down for a few days. So in the comments, or you can add to but these are just some of the things off the top of my head. So let's look at what decreases frequency. Number 1 is junk food. So that would be sugar and cakes and pies and chips and all that stuff, right? Coke and Gatorade, all that stuff is junk food. Alcohol decreases the frequency in your body. Toxic friends that want to talk behind people's backs, friends that are sad and negative all the time. Negative thoughts, right? Stinking thinking, garbage in, garbage out. GMOs and pesticides. So whether that's on your food, whether that's on the ground that you're walking on, you have to be mindful of those things. Did say white sugar pharmaceuticals. They are all made out of petroleum, every pharmaceutical. So that is going to cause you to be below. That would be a negative energy. Anger, regret, all these things. But what increases our frequency? Structured water, number 1. We need 3 to 4 quarts a day. Women typically 3 quarts, men 4 to 5 quarts, depending on your body weight. Structured water, structured water, structured water. Warm, if you can get warm. Warm is the best because warm melts mucus. Gratitude, kindness, love. How about doing yoga, stretching? That increases your frequency. Just go for a walk. Go outside in nature. Just do some pelvic stretches. Open up your pelvis. Grounding. You know I'm big on grounding. I post a lot about grounding. Barefoot, in the grass, in the sand at the beach. Ground, because the earth is a negative and there's electrons being exchanged and it pulls that inflammation. But it definitely increases your frequency. Raw whole foods, superfoods. So you want fruits and vegetables, and this is all fresh, nothing processed. All of that is high vibration. Think about it. Just think about grapes, or think about blueberries. I call those God's candy. They're full of nutrients and light and energy. 432 hertz music, we talked about that, or the solfeggio music. Walking in nature, just being outside, being with God, just being in nature, in the trees and in the sun. Forgiveness. Cocoa Glow, which that's a salt glow, and I'm going to show you all how to make it. I'm fixing to have to make a big batch here pretty soon, so I'll do a video on that. Or go to the beach and do a sand scrub. I've done a video on that one before, but it gets the circulation going, increases the lymph flow, detoxifies your skin. It's wonderful. The skin is the largest detox organ. We definitely need to keep the skin pores open and take care of our skin. Breathing deeply. So I recommend 6 seconds in and 7 seconds out. When you breathe in through your nose. And when you breathe out through your mouth. That increases your vibration. Detox baths are wonderful. You can put Epsom salt, sea salt, baking soda, and just sit in. As warm as you can stand it, just sit in 20, 30 minutes. It's amazing what it will do. Sun gazing, so that would be in the morning or at night. When the sun is setting or rising, you can look directly at the sun for like 15 minutes. It's great to reset your circadian rhythm, but it does increase your frequency. Clapper, I've talked about this many times. This will increase your frequency every time you use it. It also releases stored trapped emotions. This thing is a miracle tool. So look into getting you a clapper. Also, the belly button therapy. I haven't done a video on this yet, but I will. This is awesome. This puts you in a parasympathetic state. It is wonderful to raise your vibration as well, because it puts you in the rest, relaxed state, the only state your body can heal in. Mirror work, which that's the Braveheart Oath, and I will attach that below. But that you need to look in the mirror, in your eyes, in the mirror, and you need to say this oath morning and night until you have it memorized, and do it every single day, and watch your life change. Essential oils. Oh, I love essential oils, and I have some of my favorites that I use. Peppermint in particular. I love rosemary for my hair. Tea tree oil, I use that a lot as well. Frankincense. Dr. Wolf has what's called Frankincense, which is very high. It's the highest vibration essential oil you can use. He also has an orange burst, which is the second highest frequency. And then I told you about the love band, right? Pop this, which we just 3, 2, 1. We got this. 3, 2, 1. There's a new sheriff in town. 3, 2, 1. I'm a Braveheart. So I'm getting out of my belief systems, right, into my conscious present mind so that I can make the choices and the decisions. And then those become your new program, your new belief systems. That's what we're doing. We're retraining ourselves. But we want to retrain ourselves to a high vibration. I was watching something and I shared it. I've shared it a couple of times. But parasites and worms in cancer, none of that, no disease can live in a body that's high vibrational. So that's why you want to increase your frequency, right? Or do you want to be the sick person that has no energy? It's your choice. And you take all these things that I've said here and you start doing them. You know, with my clients I work with, I challenge them 1% a day. You change 1% a day and you do that for 100 days, you've changed 100%. And then you pick out something else. So say the first time you did your food, and now we're going to focus on essential oils or whatever it is. But you just choose to change 1% a day. You can do that. You're worth that. Okay? Practice the present moment right now. This is the moment that matters. When you live in fear and anxiety, that's in the future, or that's not here, and we're not promised tomorrow. When we live in regret, that's in the past. No, that's why it's called the present. It's a present. It's our gift. Right now, at this moment, I have the choice. Whenever I'm going to eat something, I say, okay, is this piece of cheesecake going to give me energy? And sometimes I will have a piece of cheesecake. 80% of the time, though, I'm not. 80% of the time, I'm going to eat high vibrational foods. And that should be a goal for you. So I hope I touched on things that will help you. Frequency and vibration are everything. Everything. They're the key. When you find out, do your research. There's tons of stuff out there. Go look at it. It will change your life when you change your frequency. All right, y'all. I love you. And until next time, and hopefully next time, I will be able to do a live. But I will see you soon. 3, 2, 1. We got this. Stay in love. I love you all. And I'll talk to you next time.